the story of how I got out of management at the job I had before my Seismic job. We can try and figure out what year it was. This year that I had a job before I had my Seismic job, but please don't task me with that at this moment. You remember when my Seismic job happened? It was before that. So, I was on a farm. My partner had been hired to work for them. So I agreed to go up north when it was a very cold winter instead of south like we had previously planned. I made that concession. We went to this farm. They immediately insisted that I work and my partner work. And then at first I said, I was always my dream to work as a family, so I agreed, and we worked together in the kitchen. But pretty soon they said, we want you to work in 2 different places at 2 different times. And this was not what we had agreed. And they were asking us to split the wage of one individual between the 2 of us, which was fine for my partner to do all of the, to have the job. And I was going to hang out and, just make things slightly better because I'm a second person. But, a few weeks into this, they had some other workers there. So it wasn't a small operation. This was it was like a management level position. And they had some workers. And one of the things you do on this farm is you split logs. So, I had been really awkwardly asked to, not only do the work of 2 people for one person's wage, but to not do that work with my partner, which is the entire point of the whole deal being anything acceptable at all. And if there's anyone who should be in a management position, that would have been my partner. And they should be in the management position of not only me, but this other worker. That's the thing. You're going to trick me into feeling like I'm the management? And here's what happened. There's we kind of want you to be management. So when you do work with this man, can you kind of manage him and keep an eye on him? And I'm thinking this is the management. This is the guy who runs the farm basically, and I'm supposed to come in here and be the manager, and share one person's wage between the 2 of us. And here I am being separated from my partner, and that's kind of a deal breaker. So this weird whirlwind of change. And you know how I got out of management? Maybe I took a turn. I used a wedge and got some logs. And then this other guy, he takes his turn. And he says take your turn. Or I think I'll stop and you go now. And I was I said, no, you go again. I'll just take a break. Or I'll just chill here. And there's some weird awkwardness, but I basically kind of did it on purpose. I'm if I'm management, what does this guy know I'm management? And what is management anyway? So I'm gonna see how management I am. See if I can make this guy at all anything. You know, because, I'm watching him. I ain't no manager if I'm doing the work and he's watching me, right? So, I cause a little bit of a problem. And then later on, boss says, I talked to that guy. He doesn't want to work with you anymore. Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't want to work with him either, because I'm supposed to be working with... Anyway, I guess I'm a bit of a jerk, huh? But I'm getting railroaded in a weird jerk town. And all you did was like blindside me with a bunch of stuff where I get a bad deal. And I think you're a 1, 2, 3 jerk train. And that's the job I had before Seismic. And how I avoided management at that job.